Some people just join in, and we have Rachel, who's going to be the moderator today. The way that the shows work is I will show an item, we'll go over the description, how to style it, the different features of the item, and then there'll be a thumbnail picture right about here where you can click, see more information on the item, and also proceed to purchase. Now, we take Amex, we take Visa, we take MasterCard. I was going to say Venmo, we don't take Venmo. PayPal, you name it, we'll most likely take. We have a lot of, a little bit of everything. We actually have a cute little mini Chanel flat bag, which is right over there, that I absolutely adore. It's such a cool one. It's perfect for fall, winter, as we transition into the colder months of the year, which they're actually my personal favorite months of the year. We have a super, very well-priced black camera bag, which is right behind me. Probably one of the cheapest camera bags I have ever shown. We have some accessories, some colors, some classics, and just, I like to say, a little bit of everything. Hi, Rachel. Thank you for moderating today. And hi, Nilsa. So we're just going to start the show. I only have about, I think, 25 pieces, so it's going to be a very fast show. And let's just get to it. So I'm going to start with Dior, because you guys might have seen these earrings a bunch of times, but these are actually the last ones that I have. So if anybody has been kind of hesitant whether they should get the earrings, they should not get the earrings, these are the last ones that I have. And there is a color from Medallion Tote. She is yellow. So these are the most classic clip-ons from Christian Dior. They're vintage earrings, they're 24 karat gold-plated gold. They're the last set that I have. Now, I love these. These are in excellent condition. I'm going to flip the camera so you guys can see them better. Let me put them back on my finger. They're probably the most classic style of earrings you can get. They have the CD right there. They're 24 karat gold plated. They're in excellent condition. There's no sign of tarnish. You have superficial scratches to it, but nothing really major to it. There's no loss of gilding or anything like that. On the back, you have it stamped with Christian Dior. And I've shown these multiple times, and they've always sold. These are the last pair that I have. So again, if you are looking for something classic Christian Dior, the price of these are absolutely amazing. Do you have any LV pochette? Rosie, I don't have any LV pochettes, but if you're looking for one, I do have one. It's just not in this show. You can send me an email at isabel@luxurypromise.com. It's ISABEL, and I can definitely send you pictures of the one that I have. But I don't have one for this show, actually. So the beauty of these earrings are, let me take mine off. I always forget to take my earrings off for the show. Is that you can wear them as classic clip-ons, but you can also, if you wanted to have a little bit more of that edgy look, you can also use them as cuffs, which I love. Hermes has recently launched a set of like cuff earrings with the age. So it's just a really cool way of having a piece that you can style differently. So in a classic way, they would sit like, I'm guessing you like the item. Oh, Nilsa, congrats. Was it a fast shipping? Hopefully it was. So this is how it would look on if you just wear them on the classic earrings. But if you wanted to also wear these as ear cuffs, you can actually put them higher. And hi, Sophia, Nadia. It's a crazy marathon day, yes. So you can also put these up higher and wear them as ear cuffs, which this trend is, I mean, this has never gone away. But a lot of the brands now are also bringing in like the cuff style. And the beauty of going vintage is that they're 24 karat gold plated, which most jewelry these days from the fashion world is not 24 karat gold plated. So this is a great option. The price is absolutely amazing for these. And like I said, they're actually the last pair of Christian Dior earrings that I have and that I will be showing for quite a while until I'm able to get my hands more on these. But these are the last pair that I have. And wait until you see the price for these. I love, but is there a way to loosen how tight it is? I think there is, Nilsa. If you send me a picture, I can definitely help you figure that out, because I do think there is a way of loosening them. All the clip-ons earrings, you can definitely tighten them or loosen. The price for these guys is 210 pounds, which is 253 USD. The last pair that I have, the only pair of Christian Dior earrings that I'm going to be showing today. So if you guys always wanted to get your hands on a pair, this is literally the last one that I have, which makes me so sad because I love Christian Dior jewelry so much. This is the first part of the show. Then we're going to go for, I'm going to do a little bit of jewelry. So those are classic Christian Dior earrings. Then I'm going to show you classic Chanel turn lock earrings. So we have the turn locks. Now these are on the smaller size. These come in box. If every Chanel collector, every Chanel lover, every luxury lover has one of these because they're just staples. Let me open them up so you guys can see them. As I said, these are the smaller size. They are 24 karat gold plated. They're in beautiful, beautiful condition. I don't really see any loss of gilding to them. I'm going to flip the camera so you guys can see it as well. There's been a crazy day. This is like Confessions of Isabel. I actually forgot to pick up my son today from camp. Yes, it's just one of those days. Luckily, he's there with other friends, and the other dad's going to bring him over, but it's just one of those days. So this is a small one. They have some surface scratches, but you can expect to see, oh, they sold? Congrats. Whoever got them, guys, you got the last pair of Dior jewelry that I have. I'll be back on the camera 1 second. So, congratulations. Now, going back to these are your classic turn locks. They're absolutely beautiful. I actually thought that there was a little bit of loss of the gilding on the front, but now that I have them on direct light, it was just my bad eyesight. But these are all in great condition. They have some surface scratches. Here is the back of them, and these actually come in box. A lot of the turn locks that we showcase actually do not come in box. So when you see a pair with box, I highly, highly recommend getting your hands on because it's that little extra add-on for it, and it also makes great gift giving because yes, it's still summer, but in my mind, the holidays are right around the corner. These are the smaller size. Yes, there's one size that's slightly bigger than this one, but these are the smaller ones. And this is how they look like. And these are also the vintage ones, Nilsa, so you get them in 24 karat gold plating. There you go. But these are definitely the smaller size because I recently sold the next size up. Now, the price for these will be coming up. I love these. These, you cannot go wrong with this. This is a piece that really is an amazing investment opportunity. Anything fashion jewelry that's vintage from Chanel that has that turn lock really keeps this value pretty strong and actually goes up in year. They've reintroduced this in current seasons and they're always sold out, but the current season models are not 24 karat gold plate like you guys know. So if you love this style, which who wouldn't love these style, definitely recommend the vintage ones over the new ones because you get that 24 karat gold gilding, which you don't get on the newer models. Now, these are 1,000 pounds, which is 1,206 USD. They're in the smaller side. I don't really see any loss of gilding to them. You do have some surface scratches, but I always say that everything that's metal that doesn't have plastic will have some surface scratches. So even if you guys, anybody gets them and you're like, oh wow, there's literally no surface scratches, it's just my way of saying it has no plastic on it. But they're classic, they're absolutely beautiful. And this is, for me, probably one of the best earrings you can get from Chanel because they go from day to night, they're classic, and their value goes up literally every single year, and they're highly, highly collectible. These and the Sunburst are probably some of my favorite Chanel earrings. So that's item number 2. I'm going to continue a little bit more jewelry, and then we'll start doing some handbags. So the next piece that we're going to go, let's do more earrings. I'm going to do these. So these also come in box, and they're also very, very, very iconic Chanel. They are the classic button style earrings with the quilting pattern to them. So if you want something that still kind of has all the Chanel vibes and the classic Chanel look, but a little bit more subtle than the turn locks, these are a great option. Let me flip the camera so you guys can see them better. These are a great option because you get the CCs on them, but because they're laying on the button and not freestanding, they're a little bit more subtle where yes, they have the Chanel quilting and they have the CCs, but they don't scream Chanel from afar. They're very, very classic. Another piece that will never go out of style. Also vintage, 24 karat gold plated. Here is the back. I believe these are 80s if I'm not mistaken. And they also come with a box. So these are a little bit more, I would say more understated. I love these. They're so good. I love these. But I love earrings. Earrings and I was going to say earrings and necklaces, but truth be told, I literally like all sorts of jewelry. I'm a jewelry addict, in case it wasn't obvious by now. So here's how they use it. They're actually very similar in size to the other turn locks. They look slightly bigger because of the button style. They're also clip-ons. The 24 karat gold gilding in these is absolutely stunning. Like, it has such a beautiful shade of yellow gold. And again, from afar, I mean, if you know they're going to be Chanel earrings no matter where you're standing. But from afar, they're a little bit more subtle than the classic turn locks. You can't go wrong with either. Different styles, but both of them are very, very classic Chanel earrings. And I would say the condition for these, I'll probably rank these probably like an 8.5. I'm very picky with my rankings. but I'll probably give these an 8.5 out of 10 because there's slight surface scratches as always, but I don't really see any tarnish or anything. And you honestly cannot go wrong with either of these. They're great ways to start your vintage collection, great way to just get your hands on classic pieces from Chanel and give that vintage world a try, which if you, from the fashion jewelry standpoint, I highly recommend the vintage because you still get that 24 karat gold gilding that unfortunately, unless it's Hermes, most brands are not doing anymore. Hermes jewelry is still 24 karat gold plated, but the vast majority is not. Now the picture for these have gone up, which means the price is coming very soon. And the beauty is these come in box and the turn locks come in box. So again, it's a great option if you guys are looking for a gift for somebody or just to treat yourself. The price for these is 649 pounds, which is 783 USD. So another great price point. They're beautiful, the classic. You have that beautiful quilting detail and you have the CCs on the top. So another option for you guys to think about. Then we're gonna go, let's see. I'm gonna do an accessory because I love this and the price for this is absolutely amazing. I love little vanity cases. I use them as handbags. I use them as decor. I used to travel, like I use them a lot. So I love them. Here we have a beautiful vintage Chanel wand in caviar leather, black, with beautiful gold zipper and the cute little Chanel zipper pulls here. Now this bag is overall, this vanity case I should say, it's overall in really good condition. I'm gonna flip the camera so you guys can see the corner. So all the corners, like all the edging of the bag, it's actually in amazing condition. Where you see the wear on this piece is actually through the body. There is slight scuff mark. When I tell you there's slight, they are. You have a little bit of a scuff mark there, one here, but it's still overall minimal. And you have slight tarnish on the pull of this little zipper here where you kind of see a little bit of the silver coming through, but nothing major. Like it is in great condition. This bag for me gets an 8 out of 10. You have a nice top handle and it comes with card as well. This bag comes with a card. It's a series 4, which would be 1996 to 1997. The serial sticker is inside. It is fairly clean on the inside. You have maybe a little bit of press marks here and there. Let me open it all the way. And then you have these cool little elastic bands so you can kind of put your makeup standing or anything you want to have standing, you can put there. To travel, for decoration, even as a cute little handbag, I love these vanities. I travel with mine. I have one for jewelry, and you can also use this for jewelry and put like your bracelets, everything in little dust bags, not dust bags, the little like jewelry pouches that they come in and here and have all your jewelry together. That's what I do with mine. I love them. And if you also wanted to just have it as a cute little day bag, it works as well. You can probably you can actually get like a bandeau, a long slope bandeau, and attach it to the edges, like wrap it around, and also just have it as a cute little shoulder bag or a little crossbody bag. It's in amazing condition. I love the tone-on-tone CC on it. Hi, Danica. And like I said, the corners are in great condition. You have slight loss of gilding and a little zipper pull. You have some marks on the caviar, but in general, it's absolutely stunning. And I love the price for this piece. It is probably, I'm not even gonna say it. Rachel will pin the price when she's ready, but it's really good price for these vanity cases. The new ones are usually super expensive. And again, you don't get that 24 karat gold plating that you do in the new ones that the vintage have. Is it crazy? The price is crazy. Yes. It's really well priced, isn't it? But I love this piece. Like, even if you don't even know what you're gonna wear, like use it for, put it on your bathroom cabinet. Like, it's not missing on one in the front. No, that would be the price. The price for this is 690 pounds, which is 832 USD. Even as decor, like you can have on your bathroom, you can have some coffee table books on your kitchen, on your island in your closet if you have one of those, and just lay it on top. And it's such a beautiful piece. It's caviar, it's black, it's 24 karat gold plating, and it's Chanel. And it's less than $850. I'll show you guys the inside again because it really is a great piece. And it comes with card. Look at this. Like it's clean. You literally, the little like surface scratches that it has on the outside, they're so minor. And keep in mind the ring light does accentuate them a lot. But you should like, this little scuff here and there, it's minimal. It is a great price, and you get that big CC to the front. So this is available for purchase. And if you guys want to see more pictures, there is a little thumbnail there where you can click on it and see more pictures for this piece. Now, let's go for another bag that's ridiculously well priced, which is this one. It is 100% a steal, and this one is a steal as well. So we have this beautiful vintage camera case from Chanel. This is in black lambskin. You can see how buttery and shiny this gorgeous leather is. And let me get the strap out and show her the right way. So this bag is probably going to be the deal of a century when it comes to a camera case. I'm going to flip it around and show you. You do see a yellow medallion, which is a beauty. So the front of the bag is actually in excellent condition. On the corners, on the edges, you have a little bit of corner wear. I would say like on the, I call that the piping. That's where you see a little bit of that wear, which is nothing crazy, but it is there. So I like to point it out. The bottom is nice and clean. The back of the bag is nice and clean. I have ready to wear. I have 2 Chanel pieces from ready to wear. So where you see the wear for this bag, it's actually more on the gilding than the actual bag. So you have a little bit of loss of gilding on this charm where you see a little bit of the silver peeking through. And on the strap throughout and in between some of the links, there are some places where you do see a little bit of that silver kind of peeking through where the plating has lost. But in general, for the price that you guys are going to get, Emma, yes, duties and taxes are covered for the duration of the show. I forgot to say that. Thank you for reminding me. Shipping within the US and Canada is 15 pounds. Anywhere else is 35 pounds, but we cover all the duties and customs for all the international shipping. The inside of the bag is nice and cleaned, and it comes with a card. This is a Series 1, guys. This is like a true collector's piece. The Series 1 is 1989 to 1991. And I'm going to put it on so you guys can see where the bag would fall. Here we go. So it has a nice drop where this bag will sit crossbody on everybody. You can also just tuck the chain in if you want to hold it more as a handheld bag. You can also just wear her like so. Now, like I said, from a wear standpoint, it does have a little bit of that loss of gilding. But it really is between like the chain. So it's not something that when you wear it, it's going to be very, very visible. And the price, every time I see this bag, is just, I mean, I love her. She's super buttery smooth. She has that classic Chanel pattern with a CC in the middle. Yes, she has slight less of gilding, but she is a beauty of a bag in general. And wait until you see the price for this piece because it is absolutely amazing. Just you wait. And Rachel is telling everybody all the things that I forgot to say. So thank you, Rachel. And she'll be pinning this bag shortly. But I would personally probably give this bag between, I'm picky, probably between 7 and an 8. A 7 just because of the loss of gilding. The actual body of the bag, I would still give it a solid 8. And the picture has been pinned, which means the price is up. So this bag is 1,490 pounds, which is 1,798 USD. So it's very rare to get any sort of camera bag with the beautiful tassel from Chanel, vintage with a 24 karat plating in under 2,000. This one is 1,798, which is a complete steal. Then when it comes to wear, it's just a little bit on the piping and the gilding. Christine, the price is low because 1, it's just a good day to have a sale, and 2, there's a little bit of loss of gilding on the hardware. So we price it accordingly to reflect the fact that there's a little bit of silver peeking through. But other than that, it is a steal. Like I was saying before, the body of the bag, she gets a solid 8. It's just that you have a little bit of loss of gilding, but for that price, this bag has so much life to give, so much wear, and it's a classic, beautiful Chanel bag. I'm a huge fan of the camera bags. I've always said my first vintage Chanel bag, when I get one, it's going to be a camera bag because I love the little tassels. And it's just absolutely beautiful and classic. There's the front and there's the back. So a great option if you guys want to just have a very easy to use bag where you don't have to like worry about it or baby. This is classic. It's timeless. It will transition into the night very easily as a nice handheld bag too if you put the chain inside. And it's under $1,800 for a Chanel bag. that's all I need to say about this bag. It is absolutely stunning. And probably from a bag standpoint, the bargain of the show will be this one. Then let's go for another option of a crossbody bag. Let's do this one next. I'll do the tweet one after, promise. So another option for a great camera bag would be this. So the Gucci Marbonne, everybody knows it's iconic, it's classic. Dakota Johnson, Chris Martin's girlfriend, which I am obsessed with Chris Martin, not with Dakota, was just recently wearing one of these. And it's the first time ever that I was like, I need to get myself a Gucci Marbonne then. But so this one is on the smaller side. It'll fit your phone, it'll fit all your essentials. The main difference between this size and the next size up is that the strap is not adjustable, it's one length. However, the drop of the Gucci Marbonne bag, it's honestly one of the most perfect drops you can get because it fits everybody crossbody. The condition of this bag, let's flip the camera around so you guys can see. So you have a little bit of surface scratches on the logo, but look at the corners. The corners are all in excellent condition with little to no wear. No real surface scratches on the front or on the back either. This is a 9 out of 10 condition wise for me because there's literally no rubbing, no darkening of the leather. And I love this color. It's kind of like a nude blush. Very, very pretty. It also comes with the dust bag. And the inside is overall very, very nice and clean in that beautiful light micro suede fiber. I'll put it on so you guys can see where the bag sits. Let me put this here so it's not so stuffed. And put the little dust bag over there. And I love the tassels. Like I love that extra long zipper pulls. So this is where I would sit. I am 5'1", so things in general do play a little bit longer on me. But one of the beauty of the Gucci Marbonne bag is one that is hands-free, it's carefree, it wears really well. The leather is really, really durable. And you kind of have two different styles in one. You can wear her with the gold harbor in the front, or if you want a little bit more of that subtle look, you can do it. You can wear this side on the front where you have a bigger Gucci, but it's tone on tone, so it's slightly more subtle than this one. So it's two different looks. Very, very comfortable bag. These bags are classic. These bags are not going anywhere, and you're getting it way, way below retail today. I personally love it in this color. I wear tons and tons of blacks. I love a good black bag. Don't get me wrong, I have lots of black bags, but it's always nice when you have that classic hand-free bag that you can just create a nice contrast against the outfit. And this one, I love. I love the size. It's very dainty. This is a good size if you want to have a Gucci Marbonne that would also work for day and for night. I would definitely recommend this size over the next size up. The fact that it's not an adjustable strap actually makes the bag look a little bit more elegant than the other one. So it is a great... Oh, the vanity sold. Congrats! This had to go home with somebody because this is literally like just an amazing piece. So congratulations. Now I'm going to put it over there. Congrats to that. I love that vanity. I am a sucker for vanities. Like if I could have 1,000 vanities, I would. I just find them so cute and so dainty. So congrats. It'll all ship tomorrow, by the way. So all the purchases from today, they'll ship tomorrow. So you'll get them very, 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 very fast. And Rachel's going to be pinning the price for this one. Oh, you got it, Lily? We'll ship it tomorrow. So you'll get it probably by Monday or Tuesday the latest. So it's a fast shipping, but you'll get the tracking confirmation tomorrow. Now this bag is available for 850 pounds, which is 1,025. I believe these retail for like 1,300 or so plus tax. So way under retail, in amazing condition. All the corners are nice and clean. There's no darkening to the leather. It is just a classic, beautiful bag in a color that I absolutely adore. I'm really loving like the nude blush color. So this I just find absolutely beautiful. I love that chevron there and the different style of Gucci on the back. So let me put this one over here and continue. I'm going to show you the treat bag. The treat bag is stunning. It is new in condition. It is a full set, and oh, I love her. She's a mini rectangle. Sorry, not a mini square. And let me get the bag and show it to you. So this is full set. She is a mini rectangle bag, which we all know. Mini Chanel bags to get from the store is so hard. If you think the flat bags are in like the medium on the smalls and the jumbos and the maxi are hard to get, the mini ones are the ones that are literally the hardest to get. And that's the same case with pretty much all stores. Like the mini Hermes, everything. No Cartier rings today. No, I actually don't even have any jewelry on, which I feel very, very naked without my jewelry on. But no Cartier rings for this show, Alex. But if there's something in particular that you're looking for, let me know, and I can always see if I can find it for you. So this one, love the colors. I'm gonna flip it around so you guys can see the colors of these bags. So you have pinks, you have blacks, and you have 2 different shades of gray. You have the silver hardware, which it's in amazing conditioning. The plastic is actually slightly still here, but it's just in this portion. The rest doesn't have plastic. And it's actually ruthenium hardware, I believe. I'll double check again. It kind of looks a little bit more darker than the classic silver. You have the gray lambskin going through the strap. That condition, there's no pulls, no rips, no real stains or anything on this bag. This is a solid 9.5 out of 10 for me, condition wise. Let me find, and I'll show you this. And again, this is a full set, so you get the box, you get the dust bag. It even comes with the little pouch that some of these come with. And this is a 2022. It doesn't come with card because this is microchipped, as you guys can see there, and the microchip still has the plastic on it. So the CC turn lock earrings are still available. Yes. If you click on the on the handbag icon on the screen, it should pull them up, and they're still available. You should be able to check out with those if you're interested in purchase. The inside is this gorgeous gray color with literally little to no signs of wear. Even here, where you would expect to see the surface scratches, there's literally little to no surface scratches. So this bag is a beauty. The mini bags tend to have a little bit of a longer drop to them, which means it is excellent to wear crossbody because they'll sit lower. The classic flat bags tend to sit higher. This sits more true to like where the wallet on chain would sit. I love them. I'm all about the mini bags. They're actually from the Chanel flat bags. They're probably my favorites, especially when they have such beautiful colors to it. This really is a bag that's perfect for fall, perfect for winter. I mean, I would literally use this year round, but if you're looking for that like amazing seasonal bag, this is one of them. Like I just love it. And the hardware is that darker silver, by the way. It's not that bleach clean silver. It's a little bit of that darker tone silver. I love her. She is beautiful, in excellent condition. There literally is nothing from a wear standpoint for me to point. And it is, again, a full set. And I love the beautiful gray tone on the inside. You don't have to wear this bag crossbody. There's so many different ways that you can wear the bag. I love wearing them shoulder to, if I want a little bit, like on the shoulder, if I want a little bit more of that dressy look. You can wrap these, hi Nina, you can wrap this multiple times and wear her over the shoulder. You can even, I love making these top handle. You can pull this all the way down and have it clipped with the Chanel clips. Let me do it a little bit tighter, and just have one tiny little piece of the strap coming through, and literally just wear her as a nice little handheld bag. I love them. I love a mini. I don't think you can go wrong with a mini. And also another safe investment when it comes to a handbag, because anything small on the resale market just skyrockets year after year after year. And the colors of this is just everything. And I really like the material of this. Like it's so good. It's not like a true tweed. It's more like a felt, and when you touch it, because on the tweed you can kind of feel like the difference. This is kind of like I would say this is actually more durable than the classic tweed, which I think for like for pools and stuff, this is like more like a felt material, and this is kind of like printed on it. So actually a little bit more durable than if it was a tweed, and probably one of the reasons that it is in such good condition. And I love the gray. Yeah, it's not a true tweed. It's more like a felt, I would say. But I love it. Like, it'll be more durable. You don't have to worry about anything snagging or pulling on the tweed. And the colors are everything. It's kind of like if you want a little bit of color, but you're still more on the subtle, you just have a slight little pop of like a soft pink there and there. But overall, the bag still gravitates more towards the darker color. So a great option for a mini bag. And I love her. And the price will be coming up for this one soon. This is again a newer condition, so it is shipped. It doesn't come with a card, but it does have the box and pretty much everything as if you were buying it store fresh. The price for this bag is 4,390 pounds, which is 5,297 USD. This is a bag that is discontinued. You cannot get this bag in the stores anymore. And guys, for me, fall is right around the corner. winter's right around the corner and we all need that seasonal bag. This would be a great option, because sometimes when you think about a seasonal bag and you think, oh, I'm not even gonna wear her that much because it's seasonal, is it worth it? It's worth it when it comes to Chanel, because it'll go up in price every single year, even if you use it or not. It's like it's like you're investing in this piece that you get to enjoy. But the day that you're like, I don't want to use it anymore, you'll get your money back, or sometimes even more, because the prices for these bags go up and up and up every year. And I love her so much. I love the great contrast that they did in this bag. Next up, we're gonna go, let's do this one. Let's go for a big one. Now, I showed you a mini. Let's go for big. So we have this gorgeous black Chanel bowling bag in lambskin with patent accents on the Chanel, on the edges, and on the handles. Now, this bag, hi San, this bag is a classic. This bag is a collector. Think of this bag as a little bit of like a mini Capal, but Chanel style, which I absolutely love. Now, condition-wise, this bag is actually in really good condition. I'm checking out the corners for you. And I'll flip the camera so you guys can see. So the piping on this bag is patent leather, which means it hides the wear a little bit more than the rubbing. So corner number 1 has little to no corner wear. Corner number 2 has a tiny little bit of wear there, but very minimal. I love how you have the little legs, the little feet for this bag. Corner number 3, little to no wear as well. And corner number 4 just has a tiny little bit of wear there, nothing major. The actual body of the bag is in really good condition. Now, I don't have her stuff, but when you have it stuffed, you really do see this gorgeous Chanel, a little bit more center, more pushed out, I should say, like this, because I have it open and there's nothing in it. This guy is magic. The leather is so soft. You have this gorgeous zipper on the back and nice clean interior there. The inside of the bag is also super nice and clean. You might have maybe some surface scratches, nothing major, but she gets a solid, I would probably give this bag a solid 9 out of 10 because it's beautiful. This could be a great weekender bag if you're going. I'm actually going to be away for the weekend. I'm so excited. This would be a great bag to pack and take. San, yes, I'll do the yellow medallion tote after this one. This is a great weekender bag. This is a great going traveling bag, on errands, you name it. This bag really just fits the profile for that. And this is a collectible, guys. These bags are so hard to come by, and the price is amazing because look at the size of this bag, and it's only 2,450 pounds, which is 2,956 USD. This is a big bag. This, I mean, if you guys love the Speedy, if you guys love the Capals, but you want a little bit more of that look on leather, guys, this bag is the way to go. It is absolutely stunning. I don't have any Hermes sandals for the Shoni. Now, we actually don't have a lot of Hermes sandals left in stock in general. Let me know what size you are, and I can see if we have any left, but we don't have a lot of Hermes sandals in general. One of the things that I love so much about this bag is I like the contrast of the patent handles. You don't have to worry about the handles darkening when they're patent in black. So, beautiful bag, true collector's piece, and just such a nice weekender bag. If this was mine, I'd be taking this for my little weekend getaway, 100%. Okay, so everybody wants to see the lime. Let's do the lime. So, size 40. Let me see what I have. I don't think I actually have a lot of 40s left, Nina, but I will check. Do me a favor, send me an email. It's Isabel at luxurypromise.com, Isabel. I always say Hispanic Isabel, not the American way of spelling Isabel. But I'll take a look and see if I have anything left in a size 40. Now let's go for this. We all love the Coco Medallion Tote. This bag is a classic. It was discontinued, I think, in 2006 or so. And the only way you can get these bags now is on the pre-love market. When you find them in color, it's like finding a unicorn because they're more common in black and browns and beige. And even the beige and browns are hard to come by. The color are like finding a unicorn. Now this is with the yellow hardware, as you guys can see here, in beautiful condition. This is like a lime chartreuse type color. It is a beautiful yellow. It's not a yellow that's too neon or hard to combine with anything. I'm wearing blue linen pants with black, And this is a bag that I would wear with this outfit because it just gives you a nice little pop. Grace, I've not gone over the Kelly just yet. Now, condition of this bag, you have a tiny little bit of a black mark right here. I do think that would wipe off actually, and a tiny little bit of darkening there. The corners are actually in really, really good condition, which I'll show you guys. So there's literally little to no rub on the corners. The little black dots that I pointed out before, they're actually at the base of the bag, and I do think they would probably wipe off. This one you would say has this, like right there, the slightest little bit of rub, which is minimal. The back has no color transfer. It's not dark or any stains to it. Neither does the front. The handles are actually, so one of the things that you'll see wear-wise for the Coco Medallion is on the handles, where the handles don't really stay up and they kind of fold down. These still stay up, which means it was stored properly. It's a slight bend to them, but very, very minimal. They still stand fully up. The inside of this bag is also all nice, beautiful yellow. There are no stains on this bag on the inside. At most, you have some surface scratches, but nothing really crazy. And she comes with a card. She is a Series 7, which means 2002 to 2003. And we all love the Coco Medallion Totes. Bella Hadid was recently spotted with one of these bags. And color, guys, is literally the unicorn in these bags. I love color year round. Some people think color is more seasonal, but for me, color really transcends every season because it just flows with your attire of the day. I always say this, I wear a lot of black. When winter comes, I literally just wear black. So it is nice to have a little bit of that contrast, especially when you have it in such a nice classic style of bag. Very recognizable, very, very collectible. And the color literally is everything. I've never seen one in yellow, and I love this bag so much. In caviar, if you guys are afraid of color transfers for the yellows, I mean, this is caviar. You don't even have to worry about that. She is a stunner. Very, very, very rare to come by. And Rachel will be pinning the price for this one. And look, like the base is all nice and clean. Literally, the little spots that I mentioned, it's like one there and one there, and that's it. Like nothing really major. And the price for this bag, guys, is 1,995 pounds, which is 2,407. Now, I could potentially get in trouble for that again, because that's the price that you usually get these in black when they're in really, really good condition. The color ones actually come with the premium because they're more rare. There is no premium for this one, which if you're wanting a Coco Medallion Tote with color, this is probably one of the ones that you'll find at the best possible price point, because they're usually in the 2,200 pounds, 2,400 pounds for this shade. You have the blues, the pinks, and the yellow do go for a little bit for that premium, which this bag does not have. So it's literally, all these bags are really, really well priced this show, and I love her. I absolutely love this color, and I love the rarity of it. It's nice when you have a classic style of bag such as this, but you kind of have a little bit of a rare color that really kind of makes the bag pop a lot. So that's, for me, is the best of both worlds. When you have a classic shape of a bag, very recognizable, and a color that makes it rare and truly, truly collectible. And it's a unicorn of a bag of a Coco Medallion. And there she is. And if you guys want to see anything from close-up, just write in a comment. I'll be more than happy to show you a close-up of the bag. Now, let's do the first ready-to-wear that I have, which is this. Now, both of the other thing that I have ready to wear, which is just the two pieces, they're both Chanel. This I love, and I have a black bra, guys. I think about this through. But I might just go off the camera and put this on so you guys can see how beautiful this top is. This is in an ivory shade, and you have the beautiful black contrast on the neck. You have it on the sleeves. You have a cute little Chanel patch right there. Who doesn't love a Chanel patch? I have the black on. I use it every week. The Medallion Tote is one of those like super easy to wear bags that just fits everyone's lifestyle. And again, in color, they're very, very, very rare. And that yellow is everything. You also have the little black trim at the bottom. And then you have two cute little pockets there, also with the black trim. This color combination to me really is true Chanel. Now, I'm gonna stand off the camera. How fast is shipping to California? We ship everything 3 days. If it's something that you need by a specific day, maybe I can do 2 days for you. But everything that gets purchased today will 100% ship tomorrow. You'll get a tracking information tomorrow. And we usually do 3 days. So pretty fast in general. Now, I'm going to step off the camera and put this on. And hope that my black bra is not in everyone's faces. Because that would just not be good with the ring light. So I'm going to put this on so you guys can see that this piece is in really good condition. You just have slight piling, which is a very easy fix. And here it is. And there's the black bra. So this this will have to be DM for purchase. This one, just let me know. Rachel knows everything. If it has to be DM for purchase, it is DM for purchase. But here it is. This would probably fit, I would say small, extra small to a small. There is lots of stretch in this piece. I love it. It is absolutely comfortable. Very classic. A piece that you can definitely dress up, dress down. I'm wearing it with linen pants, and I think it's like this material with the linen pants. I love. But you can also wear this with black pants, with shorts. A classic piece, and you get that beautiful contrast CC there, which I just love. And maybe I just need. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. So yeah. So this is gonna be DM for purchase. If you guys are very interested in this piece, which it is in insane condition. There are no stains, no rips. It just has a little bit of piling. You would have to send me a message, and I would definitely get it to you. Rachel, could you just let them know what the price is, and we can see if anybody wants them. If anybody wants this piece, just comment sold, and I'll reach to you guys. The price for this, guys, this is cashmere, by the way, is 550 pounds, which is 663 USDs, which we all know Chanel ready to wear is super expensive. You can't even get a wallet for this price at Chanel anymore. So if you guys are interested in this piece, you can either email me, you can DM that phone number, or you email me or DM me at World of Casa Harris. If you email me, it'll be the fastest way because I'm on my emails all the time, so I can see it right away. And if you wanted, you can also just comment sold here, so I know to kind of put it on the site for you guys. But it is literally beautiful. It's a classic piece. You cannot go wrong with the black and the ivory combination, and that beautiful CC right there. Do you think someone attach a strap to the Chanel vanity? You can more than a strap. If you have a white hook for the strap, then yes, I would probably do kind of like a silk bandeau to it. But if you have a strap that's thick and it has a white loop at the bottom, you can probably attach it on the edges of the top handle. So I would say yes. But here's the beautiful sweater. This is one of 2 ready-to-wear pieces that I have. I'm gonna take it off and fold it. Rachel, should we at least like pin it up in case somebody logs later? They can still see it, so they have the image of it. Because the price, guys, it's so good. It's 663 USD. In Chanel world, that is a bargain. Even a Burberry T-shirt these days, and it's a Burberry T-shirt, costs around that. So I almost took my shirt in front of all of you guys. Let me go over here. But it is a great price point in amazing condition. I actually really like that. I wasn't expecting to love it as much once I have it on, that I'm kind of like, should I keep this for me? Because it's really good. It's a classic piece, and I actually don't have anything like that. So now I'm very tempted. Now, let's keep going on some other pieces. And I'm going to fold this one. Oh, actually, I can't do that, I'm afraid. Okay, well, this is one of the options for the ready-to-wear. It should have been accepted already. I was talking with the people in Deer, and they said any minute now, and that was like 4 hours ago. So any minute was about 4 hours ago. But this, again, I'll show it to you guys one more time, and throughout the show, I'll show it again. It is a gorgeous ivory sweater, cashmere with the beautiful CC there as well. So let's keep going. I'm going to show you this piece. I missed the other message that came through. I'm sorry, guys. So another piece that I absolutely love is this. Now, this is a beautiful vintage Chanel bracelet. Very rare. In gorgeous condition. It's 24 karat gold plated. You have some surface scratches on this part, which I'll flip and show you. But the actual bracelet is overall in great condition. There is no loss of gilding. You have this beautiful like 2 chains attached with the clip here. I love anything that has more than one chain because I love the texture that it gives it and the movement. And this clips like so on the end. Love her. It's kind of like, I was gonna say, if you actually get a chain extender, this would be a stunner choker. Like, it would be absolutely beautiful. Here's the back of it. There is your timestamp. I'm way too blind for that to even read that. But it is vintage, and it does have that 24 karat gold plated, and I love this style of chain. Now, I have diminutive wrists, so it's not gonna look, I'm not gonna do it justice. But this, so I'm gonna actually tighten it as if I had a normal size wrist. This is how it would look. And this to me is everything because I love that Chanel print to it. I love the two style of chains connected to it. It is absolutely beautiful. This for me, condition wise, probably gets an 8.5 out of 10. And another way that I would wear this is if you get a chain extender, this as a choker would be killer. It's actually very similar to the choker that I have in style where you have the chain and then the plaque in the middle. So if you get a chain extender, you can definitely turn this into a gorgeous Chanel choker. It is 24 karat gold plated, so you kind of get two different looks in one, which is always a bonus. And yeah, I love the curvature on it. It's like, these are the details that I love about vintage jewelry that you don't necessarily see in more current pieces. It's like every little detail, and the curvature actually makes it perfect for the choker, doesn't it? It's so good. And here it is again, close up. You have the beautiful Chanel logo on the front. As a bracelet, it would be like this. I'm just gonna do this. I don't know why I'm twisting my angle that way. This measures, let me give you the measurements by the way. My wrists are less than 4 inches, so everything just looks ginormous on me. This measures, I want to say 6 to 7 inches, which is kind of like the standard size for a bracelet. This measures 7.5 inches, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. About 7.5 inches. 7.5 inches, yes. So it is the standard size for a bracelet, and the price, guys, for this piece is 675 pounds, which is 814 USD. And this, to me, is everything. This is actually very rare. We don't get a lot of Chanel vintage bracelets. We get more earrings and more necklaces. Not really the bracelets, especially not one that you can definitely like turn into a really nice choker. And it really, when I had this on, it really looked like this, but just the Chanel version of it. And I love it. This is a solid 8.5 condition wise. You do have some surface scratches there, but there's no real tarnish to the rest of the piece. I love this bracelet. It is so beautiful. Next up, we're gonna go for, let's go for another Gucci bag. Now this one comes with box. This is a 9. Do you have the LV twist clutch today? I think that might have sold, but I'm not 100%. You're talking about the black one with the silver? Send me a DM or an email. It's Isabel@luxurypromise.com, and I will check. I'll see if it's sold, and I can let you know. I can let you know tonight if it didn't sell, because I'm not 100% sure if I still have it or if it's sold. So the next one will be this. This is in impeccable condition. It comes with box. It is a full set, and unlike the other Gucci Marbonne that I showed, this is a coated canvas, so this is extremely sturdy. One is more delicate when you can transition into the night. This is like the one that you can really go out every day, and you don't even have to worry about anywhere because the Gucci canvas is such a strong piece. And this, even though it's newer collection, it has all the vibes of vintage Gucci because you have the old school style of the logo, and you have that beautiful red and green stripe, which I personally love. You have zipper in the front, and as I said, full set, comes with box, comes with dust bag. The inside has some slight marks from wear, like a little bit of a darker, let me see if I can make it, open it. You have a little bit of a darkening on the linen, but it's very hard to see on the camera. The outside of this bag is just unbelievable, which let me flip the camera and show it to you, and then I'll put it on so you guys can see. This strap is adjustable. So here's the piping or the edges. There literally is little to no corner wear there, and little to no corner wear there. I love this bag. Oh, Rachel, you have the round one. They're so practical. They're so different. And here's where the strap, you can make this longer or shorter. This is one of those bags that if you're on a rush, you're doing errands, you're going to the gym, you're literally traveling, They're so practical. So I tend to go everything out of, for some reason, just crossbody all the time. You can definitely shorten this and just wear a little bit of the shoulder if you want a little bit more of that dressy look. But this to me is one of those bags that we all need, that one like really sturdy bag that you don't have to worry about as much. This to me would be a great option for it. I also love how the hardware is not a bright yellow. It's more of that like vintage style, because they really are bringing all the vintage look for this piece. And other than just the darkening on the inside of the lining, I don't really see lots of like any wear for this. Like it's just the inside where you have just slight darkening of the lining. That's about it. The actual bag on the outside, it's in beautiful condition. Comes with box, comes with a dust bag. It is below retail, and it's just a great year-round bag. So I have it on the shorter setting, and it sits around here. So if the chances are you're taller than me, you can definitely wear this exactly where I'm wearing it, or even lower if you adjust the strap. So, by the way, speaking about height, my son had his like yearly checkup today. He's in the 13th percentile for height. Like, he's such a petite human. And part of me, I'm like, I get to carry him longer because he's so tiny. But the other time, my other side's like, boy, you're so short. And it's my fault because I'm so short. But anyway, the price for this piece is coming up. She's beautiful. You can't go wrong with either of the Gucci bags that I'm showing you guys today. Gucci is just one of those classics that it's just nice to have. And the price, guys, for this one is 825 pounds, which is 995 USD. For a full set, where the outside is in amazing condition, you have slight darkening on the inside of the lining, but the outside is absolutely stunning. And I love this combination. She is newer collection. She just has, it was designed for her to look vintage, which I personally love this bag. This is a great travel bag. I really want to get everything today. I'm in that mood where I just want to get everything. And that is a bag that I would love to get. Next up, we're going to go with, let's go for this one. And then we'll go back to jewelry. Now, this is another classic piece from a discontinued collection that is very famous. This is from the Rochambeau collection, which is known for having that ginormous contrast C on the leather. They had them in black and white. They had them in the beige. They also had them black and white with bright pink on the inside. Very popular collection. Very collectible. And this is a messenger style bag in the beige lambskin with that contrast CC to it. Now the bag has some wear. It definitely has some beauty marks, but this bag is still just one of those must-have styles of bag. Now let's flip the camera so you guys can see where the wear is. So you have, let me put this down. So you have some marks to the lambskin. They're hard to see, but there's a little bit of a mark here. There's a little bit of a mark there. They're actually very subtle. It's depending on how the light hits and where you see it. But I would say on this area, you have a little bit of darkening on the leather. The corners are actually in really good shape. So is the base. I just learned recently not to say bottom, but say base. Nice clean corner there as well. On the back, you actually have the slightest bit of darkening, I would say, here. But as you guys can see, it's still very minimal. So for me, this bag probably gets, I would give her a 7.5, close to an 8, just because of the little marks that it has here. So what I love so much about this one is that the straps are actually this like chunky leather style of strap. They are actually adjustable. They are nutted at the bottom. So if you wanted to make it shorter or longer, you just adjust where the nut is, and then you can really make this bag custom to where you want the bag to sit. You also have a cute little Chanel dog tag on the zipper pull. It is silver hardware. And the inside has that super classic Chanel lining that has all the CCs on the inside. It's just hard to see on the camera because it is dark on dark. The straps are also fully removable. So if you wanted to change this style of strap and do more of a chain or something a little bit dressier or shorter, these straps are the toggle style, which I'll show you guys, which means you can actually pull them all the way out and change the strap that you want to use for the bag. And I believe it comes with the card. She does come with the card. So this bag is a Series 9, which would be in 2004 to 2005. Now, the way that it's set right now, it's very long. So it sits quite low on me. Even as a crossbody, it sits low. But again, it's just a nut on the strap. So you can adjust the nut and make it either sit here, wherever you want to sit, wherever you want the bag to fall. You can also separate these and kind of wear like the way that the Coco Gabrielle bag was worn, when you have one crossbody and one over the shoulder, and kind of give it a little bit more of that dimension. It is such a fun bag. I love the contrast. This will fit probably a small iPad if you wanted to use it as a little bit more of a technology bag as well. It fits quite a bit because it's large. It is not very wide, but you can still pretty much get almost everything in here. This reminds me shape-wise actually to the Evelyn, because the smaller Evelyn is also very, very narrow. It's slighter than the Evelyn, and you do have a zipper compartment and a zipper closure, which means everything stays nice and safe to it. And it's just a classic. And I love the combination of the beige with the black. This to me, I used to have the black and white tote bag from this collection, and I sold it because I went through this phase where I didn't like literally any mini bags. Go figure. And I've regret selling that bag like crazy, because I would have loved to still have it and just use it now that everybody loves the mini bags. And the price for this bag is coming up. Again, condition standpoint, she just has some marks to the lamp here, and slight darkening to the back. She still has plenty of life, and it is absolutely beautiful. This is a true collectible. This to me is kind of like the sunburst. You know how everybody talks about that sunburst is a huge collectible piece from jewelry? The Rook and Bow collection to me is one of like the most classic or collectible pieces, because it's so recognizable to the 90s era that I just love it. The price for this is £1,350, which is 1,629 USD. Probably one of the cooler like vertical style messenger bags. And I love how much flexibility you have and freedom to adjust the strap. You can do a chain strap, you can leave it like with the leather one, but you can adjust where the nut sits. And I love the contrast of the black with the beige. Like this to me is just one of those pieces that it's a must have. Like I love this one so much. And I love how easy it is to dress as well. Like this is such a cool everyday bag. And again, I am 5'1", it's on the longer setting. So imagine this bag sitting about here. It's such a nice bag. And you've seen so many celebrities with this bags from this collection, because it's one of those, if you know, you know. Now let's put her over here and let's do some jewelry next. So I'm going to do these because I love the color. I love anything that has blue or green. And we have these. I'm going to put the camera right off the bat so you guys can see them. Purchase the LV of the life. What constantly pay for us to miss on the previous life. If a purchase the LV Rosie, we might be able to, because you saw the bag on a live, we might be able to do an exception for that, but I would have to double check. Just send me that. When you send me an email, and we can definitely like see what we can do for you. Here we go. Now, these to me are a no-brainer. This is actually a natural stone. This is not a faux stone. This is a true stone that the earrings have. They're vintage. They're 24 karat gold plated. They have that beautiful dangling CC at the bottom. The stones are actually the same, but because it's natural, they have different striations or variations to the pattern. As you can see, this one has more like diagonal stones. This one has more horizontal stones, horizontal lines to it. That to me adds beauty to it and just showcases how cool these pieces are because of the amazing nature of just like true stones. I always say no true stone is ever identical, and here you see that. Here is the back. There we go. There's no signs of tarnish. There is... Ooh, I got it! I almost dropped it, but it landed on the base of the thing. I got very lucky there. So here you have the back of them. They're 24 karat gold plated. There is no scratches to the stone, little to no surface scratches to the metal, and definitely zero tarnishing on these pieces. They're just stunning. And let me put them on so you guys see. I got so lucky where it landed. I was like, no, don't drop them. There we go. So let me put these on. And look how beautiful that contrast blue creates against the CC. Anything that dangles really captures the light and it really reflects beautifully. And I've said this a million times. I love earrings that dangle because I feel like they don't get lost in my hairy head, because I do have a lot of hair. And they're, first of all, they're super comfortable, and look at the movement that they create. Code's still good for tomorrow. Thanks, no, those are code get customs free. Customs are free shipping, right? No knows what she's talking about. No literally is like a true follower, and she is correct. Rachel, is the Asia tour free still available tomorrow? That I'm actually not quite sure until when it expires. I want to say yes, but Rachel would have to confirm because I'm not 100% sure. But here you have these on. I've sold about 3 different pairs now of blue, like similar style. One was grip prop, one had another blue stone. 2 had a different, like 2 blue stones. This is the last pair that I have that has any form of natural stone on the earring with the 24 karat gold plating in blue. So if you've seen the other ones and you've kind of like regretted not getting them, this is the last set that I have. Just like the Christian Dior ones that I mentioned before, last set that I have of blue stones with the Chanel dangling style of earrings, and they're just so comfortable. And blue for me, if you want to try color, it's probably one of the easiest ones to start with because denim. Every time you wear denim, you can add blue. It just literally matches everything you wear. And I actually love the contrast of blue and black. Clearly, I'm wearing blue and black together. It's a neutral with a fun pop of color. And the price for these is just up. The price for this is 905 pounds, which is 1,902 USD. You're getting 24 karat gold plating, you're getting a natural stone, you're getting Chanel. That price, guys, is a bargain for this style of earrings. The other ones that I've sold were actually, I think I want to say like $200 to $300 more. But this is the last set that I have, so I figure let's just give a little bit of a discount to see if anybody wants to take the last set that I have home today. And I love these. My little CC at the bottom is just so cute. And I love that nice contrast that the blue stone creates. And I'll do a close-up one more time here so you guys can see what I was saying, how each stone is actually, it's the same, but different, where you kind of have like different style of striations to the stone. Like these are absolutely gorgeous. Then we're going to go for, let's do this one because I love color. Shipping is not included. Shipping is actually, is shipping included with that I think shipping is included actually. Yes, shipping is included with that code. With Asia tour free, the shipping is included. So the next bag that I have is this. Now the color of this bag literally is everything. The first Chanel bag that I ever sold on Luxury Promise when I started was a turquoise little camera bag that had an oversized tassel, and I haven't seen Chanel turquoise very often. We recently had ones in London. This is the one that we have here. Turquoise and Chanel is a very rare combination. It's a beautiful combination. This is a mini top handle Chanel vintage bag. This is in suede. Suede is actually super durable. I feel like suede gets a bad reputation. All you have to do with suede is kind of just brush it, as you guys can see, and that is it. Like, suede is extremely durable. There's actually sprays that you can put on suede if you want to make it water repellent. I had suede shoes and I don't touch them. I let suede be suede because I love suede. So you have this beautiful mini top handle bag. It's tone on tone logo with the Chanel stitch logo to the front. You have a nice little pocket to the back. The base and the corners are in really good condition. There's actually no stains on the base. I'll flip the camera around so you can see the corner. There's literally little to no corner wear for this piece. There you go. There's no markings to the suede either. Let's see if I bad back from Grace shows yesterday during today's show. I could not check out yesterday. Thanks. Lou, send me a message and I will see what we can do. Use Apple Guard. I've heard of Apple Guard. I'm just very like afraid of pretty much putting anything on leather. But a lot of people have recommended Apple Guard. I let suede be suede because it's actually more durable than people think. The hardware on this bag is 24 karat gold plated. You have this nice zipper pull. It comes with the dust bag. I don't think it comes with a card. The series sticker is in here. It might actually be in the description. I remember not being able to see this without my glasses, and shockingly, I've lost my glasses again. I need to like attach the glasses like somewhere on my body. But Rachel, when you pin it up, can you just take a look at the year? Because I think the serial code it's in there, if I'm not mistaken. But this bag to me gets probably I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 because it's beautiful. I love how dainty this is. It's perfect for day, it's perfect for the night. It really does transition beautifully for year round. You need one of those glasses. I do. I really do need those glasses. When I went to New York, I was actually so proud of myself because in the morning I was like, I'm not gonna forget my glasses today. And I put the glasses in my handbag, and when I got to New York, I actually have Paul's glasses, not my glasses. I'm like, oh, I can't see with these glasses. So the price for this bag is not 1,850 pounds, which is 2,208 USD, which for Chanel turquoise, it's so rare. And this, like, she actually fits on the shoulder as well, but I would probably wear this more like on the nook of the arm. I think this is so delicate. Definitely a bag that will transition from day to night. Grace was helping me with my career, but I can't reach her anymore. She's on her way to New York, so she might be in the subway at the moment, on the train, and that is why you might not be able to get a hold of her at the moment. But she's on her way back to New York. Unfortunately, she left me today. And Paul Paul wears contacts, so Paul doesn't really need glasses, only when his dries get all dry out. I can't get used to contacts for some reason, so... By the way, I did take his glasses. They look like mine. It's his fault. He should get different glasses than mine. I got my glasses first. Okay, it was my fault. But going back to this bag, this bag is a 9 out of 10. It's beautiful. I love the size of this. I've shown multiple bags in this size on the larger one, but I've never had them in this cute little mini size, which for this minis in bright colors are definitely, for me, the way to go. It is just literally the beautiful, most pop of turquoise blue that you can possibly think of. Oh, thank you, Christine. I'm happy that I get to entertain you. But I love this bag. From a color standpoint, probably one of my top favorite ones here because I love blues, I love green, and this is literally just everything. It's absolutely stunning, and it's actually really rare. This is a very classic shape from Chanel, but in this combination with the suede and the turquoise is super rare, and I just love that tone-on-tone Chanel logo to it. Then we're gonna go, let's do the other piece of ready to wear. Now, this is a set, and it is from Chanel. I'm gonna show you the top first. It is this super soft pink, and it says, this is like an ideal like travel situation for me. I love this piece, or a piece that you can definitely like obviously separate and wear in different occasions. But you have that Coco Chanel print to the front. You have these beautiful little details to the sleeve. It has an adjustable waist, which means you can roll it up and cinch it up if you guys wanted to. So you guys can see here. And you do have the little Chanel logo at the bottom of the sweater. This is marked as size 34, and this is all cashmere, by the way. The sweater is overall in excellent, I would say very good condition, because on the left shoulder, what is that Black Mimosa style on the left shoulder? The bottom one is a messenger bag. I have not shown that one yet. Let me show you this, because overall this sweater is in amazing condition. It has the slightest mark, which is very hard to point, right here. It's super faint, but there is a tiny little mark right there. That is the only place where this sweater actually has a tiny little bit of an imperfection. The rest of the sweater is, there we go. It's in great condition. It's cashmere. It's cozy. I love the print that it has. And it comes with pants. Let me put this over here. It comes with cashmere pants as well, in excellent condition. The pants have no stains, no marks for me to pinpoint. They're also a size 34, 100% cashmere in this gorgeous soft pink. Talk about a travel set. Talk about a lounge set. This is dreams come true. And I will be showing that, Kelly. It's actually not red. It's more of like a watermelon salmon color. It's called Bungaville, so it's not red. But this, to me, but I haven't shown it yet, so I will be showing it. A size 34. That does have a lot of stretch to it. You can also, if you want it to be tighter, you can definitely cinch on the waist. The little buttons here have the Chanel logo on it. I would say there's a little bit of piling through the pants and the cashmere sweater, but that's the easiest fix you can have. There's a pilo shaver that I love that I can recommend to anybody that wants one. I love this. Like, I actually have a very long flight coming, well, in November, not anytime soon. This is like what travel dreams are made of for me. And I love this. And then again, you can separate this very, very easily. You can wear this with any other sort of sweater. You can wear this top with jeans, with shorts, you name it. Let me put the little tag inside. I just love this. And it's a super, super soft shade of pink in a set. Now, wait until you see the price, because you might think that the price is just for the one piece, but it's not. It's actually for both piece. And how cute is this if you like to cinch the sweater up and down? I'm actually going to put the sweater on so you guys can see how this would fit. I'm going to put it on top of my t-shirt. Oh, it's so soft. I love cashmere. Chanel cashmere is just so nice. So keep in mind, I do have a t-shirt underneath, but look how nice this style of neckline is. So you can dress this up so nicely by putting like a nice collared shirt and have the collar layering on this, or imagine it without the t-shirt and just have more of this oval style of neckline. You can also, if you wanted to, cinch this all the way up by pulling on this. Like, it's just such a cozy piece, so easy to dress up or down. And I love how they've done the logo in this one, where it says Chanel, but it's a very, very playful way of saying Chanel to it. I love it. I even love this, like on the sleeves. You have the most beautiful details literally everywhere for the sweater. And even when so I have it on now, there is, like I said, there's the slightest bit of a mark right there, but it's so hard to see. Like, it was literally me putting it against the light, trying to find where was this tiny little mark. It's there, but even with the ring light, which we all know the ring lights really do accentuate everything, it's just hard to see, but it has a subtle mark right there. But what I love is just the neckline. Whenever you have this neckline, it's so easy to layer with other pieces, even with a nice turtleneck. I love it. And it's pink and it's Chanel, combinations that we absolutely all love. And the cashmere is everything. And Rachel, are you ready for the price of this piece? Of this set, I should say, because you get the pants and you get the top. So this entire set, guys, which is 100% cashmere, is 1,250 pounds, which is 1,491 USD. Usually, the cashmere sweater is just that. I've actually sold cashmere sweaters in my live shows for that price. This is for the set, for the sweater, and for this for the amazing pants as well. So you're kind of getting like a freebie. You pay for the sweater, you get the pants, and the color is everything. The pants are also 100% cashmere. The pants don't have any marks or stains. It's just slight piling, which if anybody wants it, I can definitely do my little piling magic to them. They're just beautiful, and they both have the tags attached to it. The tags haven't been removed. I love them. Anybody traveling anytime soon? This is amazing for that. Or just to be like lounging around the house, very, very, very fancy. This is the way to go. So let's do, I'm going to do jewelry because I feel like I haven't done jewelry in a while. Let's do this belt. This is probably one of my favorite style of belts from Chanel that transitions into a necklace as well, because the chain is extra chunky. Usually this style has a little bit of a slimmer chain to it. Hi Dipti. This one is chunky and I love it. And on one edge, you have the Chanel dog tag, and on the other, you have the removable Chanel medallion. Now, this is 24 karat gold plated, and the tone of this gold and the shine of this gold is absolutely beautiful. There's no loss of gilding. You have little surface scratches to the metal. The leather is in gorgeous condition. And this is a piece that, let me move my hair, that is just beautiful to layer as a necklace or as a belt. And I'll give you the measurements as well. But I love having the Chanel dog tag on the front. Which, let me wrap this around. Now, I always struggle with these in front of the camera. I don't know why. But this is how I would probably wear this. And you can also, the little medallion pendant, you can actually remove if you wanted to wear it separately. But I would clip this right here and have, where's my little medallion? There you go. I would clip, oh, this is the second part. Oh, it's okay. You can definitely see everything that we've talked about on the back, on the icon back, and I'd be more than happy to show you anything you would like to see. So I would probably wear this stack. I would remove this little portion and wear that separately and just close it with the Chanel dog tag. Again, it's very similar to this style of necklace that I have, which clearly I love because I never take off. But I love the break that the Chanel dog tag gives to that chunky chain. You can also wear this as a belt. Or you can wear this part as a belt and have this, remove this and use that as part of your necklace. Well, let's see. So as a belt, it would go, I'm gonna put her high so you guys can see where it is, since if I put it too low, you guys won't be able to see anything. But how cute is this, where you get the medallion and you also get the dog tag? Like, I love this piece. It's probably one of my most favorite belts from Chanel because of that chunky feel. Oh, I know. I'm kicking my what's. Oh, that cactus Birkin. That cactus Birkin was good. See, sometimes work just gets in life with way. I totally feel you. So it was that Singapore short was like Hermes dreams. Like, I was literally drooling over all these Hermes bags. Now, condition ones for this belt, for me, it's probably a 9 out of 10 because there literally is no tarnish. It has a gorgeous, gorgeous shine to it. Very little surface scratches. And just this dog tag is everything. This, with the other bracelet that I have that also has that kind of like the Chanel on plaque, would be so, so cute. And here it is. I love how chunky this belt is. This measures, let me give you the measurement for this piece. This is one that's great to layer as a necklace. Great to layer as a bracelet too, actually, because you can take this medallion off and just wrap it around multiple times on your wrist. And a belt as well. Now this measures, let's see. This measures about 30 inches in length. Didn't get any Hermes bag, but I finally got the small Diana flap. The Diana flap is a good bag. It's a really, really, really good bag. I need to get myself a new Hermes bag. I might be getting myself a new Hermes bag, actually. Did I just jinx myself? I probably just jinxed myself. We'll see if I jinx myself. Now, the price of this is coming up. This, to me, condition-wise, is a 9 out of 10. It is in stunning, stunning condition. You know, I've gotten a Malachi Birkin with the VT Malachi freebie, although you probably already have a Malachi freebie collection. You can never have enough Malachi, by the way, guys. You can never have enough Malachi. So the price for this piece, I love reading all your comments. The Hermes bag with the VCA gift was on a whole other level. I've told Paul that a million times. Every time that I get surprised with a handbag, I'm like, you know, it would be nice if inside a handbag there's jewelry. It's the gift, the gifts on giving. And I actually said for my 40th birthday, I would like to have a car, a specific car that I love. Then when you open the car door, there's a Birkin. And when you get the stuff out of the Birkin, there's jewelry in it. And he walked away. He looked at me like I have 5 heads. But anyway, the price for this has just been pinned. It is 1,060 pounds, which is 1,265 USD. This, guys, is a solid 9 out of 10 condition. The 24 karat gold gilding in this piece is everything. It has such a beautiful sheen to it and just such a beautiful shade of the gold. I love this piece. And let me scroll this up. And it's a great, great piece to layer as a necklace. Now let's go for, I've shown this. Let's go for the Mademoiselle bag. Now this bag comes in a box. It's definitely on my list. So hard to find one in good. Now Diana is hard to find in a good condition. The one that I had here is gone, and it was in amazing, amazing, amazing condition. Now the next bag is this stunner. Now, this is a bag that literally has all the features of a Chanel bag that I absolutely adore. I'm a huge fan of the Mademoiselle with the vertical stripes because I feel like it gives it a little bit more of that edgy modern look to it. You have this gorgeous 24 karat gold plated turn lock. This is actually a nice functioning pocket where you can have anything that you want to have easy access to right there. Let me show you the corners of this bag. This bag is just literally everything. Look at the beautiful corners on this bag. There's literally nowhere on the piping or the edges of this bag. You have the slightest bit of like rub here, minimal if nothing. But look at this. It is absolutely gorgeous. Here's the back of the bag. And also the karat gold gilding in this bag is bright and yellow. There is no loss of gilding anywhere to be found. You have this beautiful tassel detail to it. And it comes with a box. It comes with a dust bag. It comes with a card. It is a full set. It's a series 3, which is 1994 to 1996. Oh my goodness, there's so many comments. So everybody's talking about the Singapore show because I was literally drooling over the Singapore show. So let's see. Yes, but if you see, you can get free shipping until tomorrow. And there you go. Now, the inside of the bag is nice and clean. There's literally very little signs of wear on the inside. And what I love about this style is that you actually have the nice comfort leather strap on the top. So you can wear this bag over the shoulder. You can actually wear it as a little bit of a higher crossbody bag. And this would fit a small laptop actually, because I've actually put my MacBook Air in here and it does fit. Only the smaller ones, not the big one. This bag condition wise for me gets a solid 8.5 out of 10 because it is just absolutely stunning. For promo, we're going to Holland, so we'll be missing the shows. Oh, we'll miss you guys. We're going to call it cold turkey on people. I hope you have a great vacation. We'll definitely miss you, but vacations are a must. Vacations are I need a 6 months vacation twice a year. That's what I need. But this bag overall is, I would say, it's in great condition. I love this long style of zipper pull to it. And it is a classic. For the customs and duty, they're still covered till tomorrow. Let's see. I'm trying to read everything. We're cold turkey. You're not gonna even watch it on holidays? How can that be? I love Istanbul. Have you guys been to Istanbul before? Istanbul is a great place to go to. It's such a fun city. Have a nice holiday. And Nina, I do think it's they'll also be covered tomorrow. But there you go. Rachel just answered. Now, Rachel will be pinning the price for this bag soon. This bag is such a good work bag. It's such a good everyday bag. It's a travel bag. It's kind of like for me, it's kind of like the best of both worlds when you have that big maxi, but you want a little bit more of that messenger style bag with that classic CC. This is a great option. And again, this is a full set with box, with card, you name it. It has it all. And you guys saw the condition of the corners of the bag. It is in amazing condition. This is a classic. The Mademoiselle is such a iconic print. It's actually my favorite print from Chanel. I love stripes. The price for this is, did I miss it? I just saw it. Where did it go? Here we go. It's 3,250 pounds, which is 3,879 USD. The CC does open. This is actually a working pocket on the front, as you guys can see. There you go. Nice and clean interior. So it's not just like a decor, like some of them have decor. This is an actual working pocket for you. And it's in great condition. No pocket on the back, just the pocket on the front, but it comes with box, card, and dust bag. So it's a full set for this gorgeous vintage Mademoiselle that has a nice little comfort strap to it. Love this bag. This is such a good travel bag. I love this bag. And yeah, I'll probably give her, you know, I'm going to give her a 9 out of 10. This bag deserves a 9 out of 10 because the corners, the body, everything, the fact that it's a full set, 9 out of 10 for me for this one. This is a classic and this is a must. Now, the other bag that I have in Chanel similar to this style will be this one. So this is an actual really rare one. Now you guys have seen multiple times different sizes of the maxi and the jumbo. This is a smaller version of the jumbo, which is a little bit more rare, and it's actually a little bit more square than the classic jumbo that you see. So I obviously adore this bag. You have also, instead of the Mademoiselle stripes, you have the classic quilted pattern from Chanel. You have the beautiful CCs. What am I missing? Let's see. That one too. I love both. You guys have gotten such good shopping with us, which I love, guys. Your support literally means everything for us. And when you wear the bag, please tag us. We love to see how you guys style the bag and everything. So please do tag us if you want, of course, when you get the pieces, so that we can reassure and see how you, because every person has a unique way of styling what they get, and I just love seeing how they make their bag theirs with their own personal style. So if you don't want to tag, send me pictures. I love seeing all that stuff. So the next one is this beautiful vintage black lambskin with a 24 karat gold plating hardware. And as I was saying, this is actually in between the jumbo and the maxi. So this is actually a very rare size to it, which I love because you don't really see very often. Now, the body does have some slight press marks throughout, probably from where the chain was sitting when they were stored. Well, let me show you conditions of the corner. So this corner has little to no corner wear. Same with this one. Very, very little press marks at the bottom. You have some surface scratches to the leather, but nothing crazy. I actually think a little bit of leather conditioning would probably take off some of those surface scratches. Little to no corner wear there. And this one I would say has a tiny little bit of rubbing there, but nothing major. And here is the back. It has such a beautiful sheen to it. There's such a beautiful magical sheen to vintage lamb that the newer lambs have, that I really gravitate towards vintage lamb. I've always been a friend of lambskin leather, not gonna lie, but I've fallen in love with the vintage one because it's actually thicker than the newer ones, and it's so like nice and sturdy. This is the one from Grace's shows yesterday. This is the one that I was after. It might be actually. Once we printed the price, let me know. Because Grace did show one of these. I don't know if she showed this exact one because I kind of hid it from Grace. Grace was stealing all my stock, and I kind of hid it from her. So I'm not sure if she actually found it and showed it again. Not sure. Once they pin the price, you'll be able to know. So the price for this one, guys. Let me show you the inside first. So, well, even Rachel, even when I actually hit a blue caviar wallet on chain, and then I'm coming downstairs and she's showing it. I'm like, where did you find that one? That was on today's show. And she sold it. I love Grace. She's amazing. So the inside of this bag is nice and clean, and it comes with a booklet. Does it come with the card? I don't think this one comes with the card, actually. No card for this one, but it is overall in really good condition, guys. And I actually, from all the bigger style flat bags, the vintage one, this size is hands down my most favorite size because it fits a lot, but it still looks like a very elegant handbag instead of like an oversized borderline work travel bag. Love this one. We have to change it. Good ideas. I love this one. I love the classic. Congrats on the bracelet. I love that bracelet, guys. Whoever got the bracelet, congratulations. It's such a cool piece, and I literally have like one Chanel bracelet left, and that's it. And this is probably one of my favorite ones, actually. So congrats. Now back to this one. I love this size. There's so many different ways you can style this bag. You can make, here, you can adjust the length of where the chain falls. And because it is that chunky chain, instead of fashion setters, you can definitely adjust the change of where you put this one. And you can also do a top handle and kind of replicate the look of like the Chanel 19 bag with this one. And Lou, yes, I'm going to show you the corners again for this bag, of course. I love this one. So you can also wear a top handle like this. I didn't lock it all the way in, but you can pull it all. You can actually wear this as a top handle. Very similar to the Chanel 19 style, which is probably how I would wear this bag because I love that style. Or you can also, if you wanted to, I should probably lock it more better so you guys can see that look. You can also do what Grace does, where she puts a little bit of the chain in the front and then has this one on the back, more like a shoulder bag with this on the front, which I love. Let's see. And the corner one, here, Lou, show you the corners. Corner one. Yeah, I feel like I might have hidden this one from Grace, but it's very similar. Corner one, corner two, corner three, and corner four. And the beauty of the bigger ones is a single flap. So yes, they are bigger, but because they're single flap bags, they're actually not as heavy as one would think. This size to me is everything. I love this size. I feel like, again, like I was saying, like you get them really big or slightly bigger. This one kind of falls in between. And I love this style because it still looks like a very elegant dressy bag. And I think I didn't say the price, did I? The price is 4,500 pounds, which is 5,371 USD. You're most welcome, Lou. But this bag, guys, this bag also for me, she gets a 9 out of 10 condition-wise. She is absolutely stunning. And this is a rare size to get it in. You see them bigger a lot more often than you see this one. Let's see. No, it wasn't a joke. I ran to give a VCA with a Birkin. Sabrina sometimes turns into Oprah, where she has like an audience and it's like you get a car and you get a car, but in this case it was like you get VCA and you get VCA and we all get VCA. So yeah, so it was kind of crazy. So this bag is available. Highly recommend this if you guys are looking for that vintage bigger style of flat bag. This is slightly smaller than the jumbo. It's a very rare size to actually get this one in. Now let's go from some jewelry again. Then I have another classic necklace from Chanel, which is this one. Now let's flip this around so you guys can see. So you have the beautiful CC charm with the quilted pattern through it. This is in excellent condition. The darkening that you see in the corners, it's actually intended to be that way to actually highlight where the sorry guys, where the quilt patterns are, so you actually can see it. Here is the back. There's literally no signs of tarnish of loss of 24 karat gold gilding. You have the slightest literally bit of darkening where the loop rubs against this, but the chain and the rest, look at this, it is in beautiful condition. It is just absolutely stunning. And let me flip it around so you guys can see. It ended at 2 a.m. Singapore time. It was crazy. You gotta get Sabrina traveling more. When Sabrina travels, she just does crazy stuffs in her shows. I have an issue in my throat. I'm gonna get some water, guys. 1 second. Here we go. Now, this is a perfect Chanel necklace to layer multiple times. So you can have it, you can layer it the way that I did, where you have the shorter neck chain and then a longer one. Or you can actually kind of wrap this with the pendant through twice and have it a double chain shorter sitting over here. Or you can actually just layer it long without doubling up. This is a classic piece. I tend to like this style of Chanel necklace the most. I know a lot of the vintage Chanel jewelry sometimes can be a little bit bulky. This to me is like the perfect style of vintage jewelry because it has that chunky look to it, but it's still not like, oh, I put it in the wrong place. But it's still not crazy chunky where you can't layer it a lot. And if you wear it one single length, it would be like this. You can also wear this as a belt, I believe, which let's try it. Let's see, can I wear it? Yes, you can definitely wear this as a belt. And you can actually clip it in different parts depending on where you want it to sit. I'm gonna go long. Let's just put it here. I'm gonna wear this waist level. So you can also wear this piece as a belt. So you have a double up style of necklace, a belt, or a long one. You can probably just wrap it around your wrist as well if you wanted to. And of course, you can always remove the pendant and do a different style of chain if you want. Oh, thank you. My lipstick is, what is it? It's a Clarins lip stain, and it's the only one. If you go to Clarins website and you look for lip stains, it's the only one that it's like a purple pink. That's all I know. That's all I know about it. but it doesn't go off. It doesn't go anywhere. It's really cool. Now, condition wise for this is, like I said, this is probably like an 8.5, 9 for me condition wise, and such a classic style of necklace. You definitely cannot go wrong with this piece. And I love how it goes from a belt to a necklace. You can wrap it around your wrist as well. A lot of the chains that I wear on my wrist are actually necklaces that I just use as bracelets as well. So very versatile and super iconic Chanel. And this is from the 80s as well. And the price for this piece will be coming up shortly. I love this one. There's just something very classic when the necklace literally is just the Chanel. Like, it doesn't need anything else to talk. It's just literally that classic Chanel logo, which I just find so chic and so timeless. The price for this piece is 1,043, which is pounds, which is 1,244 USD. Like, I love this piece. Love this. This is a great one. I know a lot of you guys have bought Dior jewelry from me. I mix my brands all the time. This is a great one to style if you have the smaller little Dior pieces of Dior jewelry that kind of sit around here when you put them on the 15-inch, to kind of have that there, and then the Chanel one sit longer underneath. It's such a good way of layering it. Then let's go for, let's see, what else do we have? Did I show this one? I have not shown this one. So I also have these pairs of earrings, this set of earrings, which I do love everything for this one. So instead of, unlike the other button style of earrings that I showed that had the CC on them, this one actually, hi Nina, this one actually spells Chanel all the way through, which It's another way, a very, very subtle way of having Chanel on your ears. Let me flip the camera so you guys can see. Here we go. So there's no CC logo to it, but it does have the Chanel spell all the way through. I think I have one more Chanel necklace, which I'll show after this one, because I think I just have the 2 necklaces, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll show you the other one after this one. So I love how in this one, if you want something a little bit more subtle, yes, it has Chanel literally written all over the place, but it's still more subtle than having the CC on it. So this is a great option if you want something that's playful, subtle, but still very, very kind of Chanel. These are also vintage, which means they're 24 karat gold plated. Here is the back of the necklace. These are from the 80s. There's no signs of tarnish. You just have some surface scratches to it, but there's no loss of gilding. Really, really good condition. And these come with box. These for me get a 9 out of 10 condition wise. They're very similar in size to the ones that I showed earlier. And here you have them on. There's just, Sabrina calls this a Chanel facelift. And I don't know what it is about Chanel vintage earrings that they really do kind of just accent the jawline and just, I feel like they make me look slimmer. I need to lose weight. Very random comment, but I need to lose weight. So here is how they are. I love these. I'm saying that as I was literally having like chocolate chip cookies for breakfast with Grace today. One day. One day. Now, they're so comfortable too, guys. Like, and I wish you can actually see the color in person, because the 24 karat gold plating in these pieces is just so pretty and so bright. Rachel, I used to be in better shape. I used to have 1 app. I never had like a full 6-pack, but I used to have 1, and now I got none. Throw one away. But I would like to have the 1 back at some point in my life. I want to flip it around, guys, so you guys can see it better. There you go. But I just love these. I love how playful they are, but still how classic. There's just something about that Chanel just spell and kind of scribble all the way through that I love. And wait until you see the price of the earrings. And again, guys, these actually come in box. So a nice little set. Also to give a nice stocking stuffer. That would be a very nice stocking stuffer, actually. Some lucky lady could potentially get these as a stocking stuffer. The price for these will be coming up soon, and I'm going to put them on again so you guys can see where they sit, because I love these. And the price, guys, for these is just insane. There's the one on. The price is 550 pounds, which is 656 USD. And again, they're 24 karat gold plated with box in a solid 9 out of 10 condition wise. Like, they're just literally everything. Fashion lover. That is a nice thumb handle, actually. I love that. I was thinking about changing my IG handle for the longest time, because people started calling me Casa. And I'm like, that's not my name. Casa is house in Spanish. But literally for like 3 months, everybody's like, hey, Casa. And I'm like, Isabel. It's Isabel. But these are available. But then I actually like my username, so I'm just not going to change it. But these are available for sale, and they do come in a box. So I'm going to show you the other earrings that I have. The other necklace that I have. I think I only have the 2. Yes, I just have 2. The other necklace that I have is this one, and it comes in box. And it's this gorgeous CC medallion style necklace. Now, this one is definitely more ornate than the other one. But they're both in amazing condition. This one does come with box. Look how beautiful this medallion is. It just has detail work all the way through. Even on the top clasp of it, it has beautiful detailing to it. Here's the back. Like, there's literally zero signs of tarnish, 0 signs of darkening. Like, this is literally like a 9.5 out of 10 condition wise for me. Like, this is pretty close to a 10, and I barely ever give 10s very easily. But just look at the condition of the chain, like the shine that this 24 karat gold plating has. Look at that. And at the end, you have this gorgeous, nice, thick clasp to it. And on the top of the clasp, you actually have the little CC logo there and there. Like, this literally is just beautiful. More ornate than the other one. And I believe slightly shorter than the other one. I don't think you can actually double this one up. The other one you can. But let's try. Maybe you can. I always say things and then I just eat my own words. So let's just see. See? So if you have... I measured my neck the other day. This one you can actually double up, but it definitely sits higher up. I'll give you the measurement of the chain. The other one, when you double it up, it still sits a little bit further down from the neck. I actually love where this sits. I do tend to wear my necklaces higher up because I don't tend to usually wear a lot of cleavage. So the higher the necklace sits, the more visible it is. I love this. I love exactly where this necklace sits. Now let's take this off. This one you definitely cannot wear as a belt. It wouldn't be long enough as a belt. Let's see. And if you wear it just the one long layer chain, oh, it'd be so cool. It's so pretty. So one way to style these pieces, if you have the long chain, a choker definitely kind of accentuates that layer look. If you don't have a choker, wear a very, very dainty necklace that kind of sits around here, and it will create such a beautiful, like, well thought layer look that's very, very simple to put together. You don't have to worry about the chains getting entangled because you have a lot of distance from one to the other. But I love where this one sits single, but my favorite way for this one would be the double higher up because it just has that chunky look with the chains being so close to each other. Let me give you the measurements for this one. Ah, my hair. There we go. I need to get a haircut. I need to do a lot of things. I need to get my nails done. I need to get a haircut. One day. One day. Now, this measures, let's see. I need to plan my next vacation, which I'm so excited about. One day. So this measures about 28 inches or so in length. So I don't think you can, if you're tiny, you can definitely wear this as a belt. But in general, I would say this is not, you can't wear this one as a belt. But I'm going to do a close-up again so you guys can see how stunning this is. And this is the second necklace that I have. I only have 2 Chanel necklaces today. One is already pinned up, which you can click on it to see more pictures. And this one is coming up soon. And there is the back. This is literally the 9.5 out of 10 with box. And it's just so, I'm going to flip it around again so you guys can see all the details because it just needs a second view. Look at that. Look how beautiful this is. And I love how all the detailing here was brought up to the top as well. Like, it is just everything. There it is. The price for this one is 1,150 pounds, which is 1,372 USD. 24 karat gold plating, vintage. You can't get it anymore, which makes it even more valuable. Very highly coveted. Great investment pieces. Chanel vintage jewelry is such a good investment piece because the prices go up year after year after year. And they're just becoming harder and harder to get. And when you find them in such good condition like this one, with box, just snag them. Literally, like, they're just so hard to come by with box and in this condition. And this is literally everything. Now let's do... Oh, this one goes here. Let's do this beauty because she's been waiting here for quite a while. And then I'll show you the other bags that I have. Now, we have this. We have this gorgeous, gorgeous Kelly. This is a Kelly 32, I believe. Let's measure her. I've seen so many Kellys that I'm like, is this a 32? Is this a 28? Oh, I hope I get my bag that I want. We'll see. We'll see. I hope I'm not jinxing myself. I hope. So yeah, this is a Kelly 32, which is actually one of my personal favorite sizes because it literally fits everything. And guys, 5'1", it's not as big as people think. It's literally 5 centimeters wider than the 28, but it just literally fits everything. The color of this is called Bougainville, which is kind of like, and I'm not pronouncing that correctly because I never pronounce those words correctly, but it's kind of like a saturated watermelon color. It's actually, it's like a dark pink with a little bit of red undertones. It is absolutely beautiful. And this bag is actually in Clemence leather. It's not in Togo, it's in Clemence. The main difference between Clemence and Togo is that the grains are slightly larger in Clemence than it is in Togo. And everybody loves Clemence leather because your Evelyn's, which everybody loves how soft the Evelyn's are, they're in Clemence. It is the same exact leather. I'm a huge lover of Clemence leather. My first Kelly special order that I did, I actually did it in Clemence leather because it's actually softer to the feel than Togo. But it's very luxurious and very, 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 very strong. It is in gold hardware. You do have some surface scratches to the buckle. This bag is stamped an N square, which I don't remember what that is. I want to say it's 2010. So this bag is from 2010. Able to show the Louis Vuitton pochette in tomorrow's live show. She would not, because it's actually not where she is. But Rosie, I can definitely help you with that one. Promise. Did you send me an email? If you send me an email, I can definitely help you with that one. Boren, I just said board. That's not right. Bougainvillea, something like that. I'm horrible with names. Like, I can tell you everything about Hermes. I cannot pronounce names at all. You have, with this one, it comes with that cloche. It comes with the key. I'm going to show you that condition of the corners. The corners have a little bit of wear, nothing crazy. Clemence leather, just like Togo. You take to the spa and it's magical. You don't need to take this back to the spa though. Like, there's no reason for this bag to go to the spa yet. Keep in mind, this is 2010. The body of the bag is in great shape. There's actually no, I'll show you the structure of the body. There's actually no loss of structure at all. So you have a little bit of surface scratch there. A tiny little bit here. Very, very minor. The base is nice and clean. A little bit of corner wear there. You guys can see it here. This is more up towards the bottom actually, so you don't really see that when you wear it. And a little bit of corner wear there as well. So there is corner wear, but it's very, very minor. There is no darkening to the leather at all. And more importantly than your corner wear, guys, when you're looking at a vintage Hermes bag, at least for me, what I look for the most is the structure of the bag. Is it sagging? Can it stand straight? Was it stored incorrectly where you have a big crease to the back? This one doesn't have that, as you guys can see. The structure of the bag is in really good condition. This is natural of the leather. That's not the crease that I'm talking about. The back crease that I'm talking about is one that goes literally on the front because people don't store the bag correctly. The structure of this bag is actually in really, really, really good condition. And let me show you the inside. It has the key as well. And it is very, very nice and clean on the inside. You have some slight press mark, nothing really major to it. So I would say this bag condition-wise, I'll probably give her like an 8.5 out of 10 just because you do have visible corner wear, but it is minimal. And like I said, focus more on things that are harder to adjust with the Hermes bag. The Hermes bag can do wonder with anything that it comes to scratches, to corner wear, to rubbing on the edges. And even if you have crazy hardware scratches here, all of this is replaceable. The structure, I would say, it was that harder to fix. And again, look at the structure of this bag. It's amazing, and it's from 2010. And I love the 32. I would say 90% of all my Kellys are actually a size 32. They sit beautifully crossbody. You can take the strap and definitely transition into the night. They fit everything. They're actually not heavy like people think. They're just, to me, the 32 literally is like the best everyday Kelly you can get. The way that I wear them, because I do like the more of the casual look, I actually pull the sides out when I wear mine, like this. Because I love the casual look of the 32 Retourné. Like and I don't even always close mine, but I'll pull the sides a little bit more like this to kind of give it that casual, everyday bag look. And when I want to dress her up, I pull it in and I tuck it in and I give it a little bit more of that structure look. Thanks. I'm surprised you should like things. This is a beautiful color. Because it's not like an in-your-face pink. This color still has a little bit of like a coral, red, orangey undertone to it. So you kind of really get a little bit of everything. But this is like how I like to wear my Kellys. I'll pull on the sides to give it a little bit of that casual look. When I'm on the day, for the night, I take the strap off and I cinch it and I give it a little bit more of that structure look. I'm a huge fan of the Retourné bag. It actually fits more than the Cellier, and it's actually easier to open and close and get your things out because it's not as stiff. And as I said before, I actually love Clemence. It's easier to get a Kelly in Togo than it is to get a Kelly in Clemence. And anything that's harder to get or more rare, I want to get. So having a Clemence Kelly in 32, it's actually rare. The only reason that I have one is because I actually had it custom made, and that should tell you how hard it is to get a Kelly in Clemence. It's not something that you'll see very often, and when you walk into an Hermes store with a Kelly in Clemence, it definitely catches that eye like, oh, how did she get that bag? Because they're very, very hard to come by. What would you rate this bag? I would rate this bag probably an 8.5 out of 10. The only reason she doesn't get a 9 out of 10 is because there's visible corner where it's minimal, and I am picky, but I'll show it to you. I'll show you the corners again. See how you have that tiny little bit of rubbing there, for example? for that reason, I literally give it at 8.5 out of 10. You have it here, there as well. But this, as I said before, literally is the least of my concerns. And this is the one, here you go. This is a light reflection. This is where the corner wear is. And this one's actually in really good condition. But more than corner, when you are looking into like your vintage bags, look for the shape of the bag. Look for the structure of the bag. That to me is more important than the wear. The wear literally is an Hermes fixed spa done. The core, like the shape, the structure, is the leather sagging? Does it stand? That's harder to fix, and that to me is more important than any little corner where you see, because that's all very, very easy fixable. If you see one that has like a loose turn lock, fixable as well. They'll replace the turn lock. All that stuff is easy to fix. Look for the structure. That to me is what's worth the biggest thing when you're looking for a vintage bag. If the bag sits, so if you can hold the bag like this and it's not stuffed and the bag sits straight, that to me is a plus, especially from 2010. Because sometimes when you take the stuffing off, the bag will fall back, or like you had a big crease here. You don't have that with this. And I personally love Clemence. I love the bigger grain of the leather to it. Okay, now I'm missing a lot of comments. Sorry guys, I'm talking a lot. The price is up. I think it is. I haven't seen the price. Oh, thank you, Christine. I can't figure out my spot. Let's see. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I literally have OCD with condition. Sorry. So the price for this bag is 8,100 pounds, which is 9,667 USD, which is so below retail. Like so below retail, because even my first Kelly ever, which I bought years ago, was more than that, and it was a Kelly 32. So this bag is well below retail. A Clemence is also slightly more expensive than Togo, minimal, but just a little bit more. It is an unbelievable price. This is a bag that, if you guys wanted to, you can definitely have her babied at the Hermes Spa and just resell for more, to be honest, because this price is just unbelievable. I've sold bags for this price on the 35 and on a 32, which actually has a higher premium than the 35. It is such a good deal. And the color is beautiful. I just can't explain how stunning this color is. This is a discontinued color. You cannot get this color at the Hermes store anymore. You can only find this in the pre-love market. And it's just beautiful. And again, this to me talks about the craftsmanship of Hermes. To have a bag from 2010 in this insane condition, like, it just tells you how good the Hermes leathers are. And I love her. I was actually I wore my Kelly 32 yesterday in blue. And I took it to dinner. Like, the 32 is not what people think, where it's just a day bag, because there's this misconception that only the 25s or only the 28s or the mini Kellys are night bags. It's not true. The 32 dresses beautifully. If you cinch her and you pull her through, it's beautiful for the night as well, when you have a little bit more of that casual look. It doesn't have to be so dressed up. And you don't have to wear about the corners as much either with a retourné style than a Cellier. The Cellier has a sharper corner, so the glazing gets more scratch easier. This, because it's the leather, it's actually a little bit stronger. So it is an absolute, for me personally, a bargain. This is in gorgeous, gorgeous condition. That corner wear to me is nothing when you have that beautiful structure of a bag. And that just sits, this bag is no longer stuffed, by the way. There's nothing in this bag. And she is sitting nice and firm. Not because I'm holding it, but because she just has perfect structure. And I love her. I love the color. This, guys, to me is everything. If you guys are thinking about it and you want more pictures after the show, let me know and I'll show you like all the different pictures. I can show you next to my bags and how I would wear this style of bag. I can even show you my Clemence if you guys wanted to, so you guys can see how well that leather is. This one's older than mine, but I've used mine a lot, so I can definitely like show you the comparisons on how well Clemence leather really wears in a Kelly 32. And I love it. I love this bag. So just gonna sit here, pretty, staring at everybody, because that is a beautiful bag. And, oh, see, I'm not the only one. But can you show the front left corner? Yes, of course. Front left corner. I'm gonna show you both corners, just to be safe that I cover both corners. So, I would say, let's see. So I would say, let me look at it again really fast. Here we go, flip it around. So the wear for this one here, where you see it is, you have a little bit on the piping there, tiny bit there, and at the bottom here. it's still very, very minimal, guys. Now keep in mind, this is from 2010. This, to me, honestly, it doesn't justify the spot. Nowhere near that for the spot yet. And just in case you want to see the other left, because I don't know if I showed you the right left, it's very similar to the opposite side where you kind of have, I would say this one probably has more of a wear than the other one. It's slightly higher here on the piping, a tiny bit there, and here. But this is what the Hermes spot for. Like, that is just an easy fix. The structure of the bag is what's hard to fix. And somebody told me once that they can actually fix it sometimes, but it is extremely expensive because, and I don't even know if it's true because I personally never asked, they apparently detach all the stitching and try to stitch the leather even tighter to kind of like lift the bag up. I haven't asked. That's something that somebody told me, so I don't even know if it's true. But can the spot deal with the corners? 100%. That is the easiest thing that the Hermes spot can do. This is absolutely nothing. My my blue one that I wore yesterday actually has one of the corners. It's actually similar to, where is it? I would say one of the corners is actually similar to this because I dropped it in concrete. And it's kind of similar to that. And I took it to the Hermes spa, and they literally told me, I'm really close to my Hermes SA, and she told me that they would fix it like this, but it's not even worth it because it was so minimal to like wear the bag more and then take it to the Hermes spa. But the corner wear is like the easiest thing you can possibly fix. So that's free from up here, and I love, oh, net, I love the 32. Like, I literally, my favorite sizes is actually the 32 and the 25. Not the 28, not the mini Kelly. I love a mini Kelly. From a practicality standpoint, from everyday life, the Kelly 32 is hands down my most favorite size of Hermes bag. If you want a dressy bag, the Kelly 25 is actually my favorite style because you can take it to the night, but it still fits a lot. From like a look at me, I have like status with Hermes. Yes, the mini Kelly, obviously. But the mini Kelly is a little bit of a pain to get things in and out. It is beautiful, and I love it, and I'm hoping to get another one. But from everyday life, my Kellys that get the most wear is the 32 Retro Neck because they're just so comfortable. You don't throw your stuff on the floor because but this bag, guys, I can't recommend enough. And again, if you guys have any questions after the show, let me know. I have a lot of the leathers in my own personal closet, so I can literally tell you, and I've used all of them, how they wear and which leather I actually prefer over another one. And I'll be like fully honest with you guys with whatever information you guys want from a bag. The last bag that I have to show, and then I have a couple more earrings, will be this one, which is totally opposite from the Kelly that we were just talking about. Lou, the 32 Retourné is hands down, like, for me, from a Kelly standpoint, the best one. I can travel with it. It fits literally everything. My son takes his iPad everywhere. When he's like, I don't want to carry my iPad anymore, which is very annoying, I can just put it in that bag, and it literally fits everything. It wasn't wet concrete. It was concrete. It landed. So what happened was, I had like Trippy in a stroller, and I had like the mama hook where you put on the back of the stroller, so when you go shopping, you can put all your shopping bags there. And Trip got off of the stroller, and I wasn't holding the stroller, and apparently I had got a lot of shopping, so the weight of the shopping bag flipped the stroller, and my bag flew into concrete. But she's fine. Let's see. That's only slightly worse. Let's see. I don't have any brooches. I actually don't think I have literally any brooches left here. I need to get more brooches because I'm literally really sold. That's why you convinced me I shouldn't have brooches. I'm so happy for that. Well, speaking of backpacks, I also have this backpack. This is the last of the handbags that I have to show, guys. This is a Gucci nylon backpack. It is super lightweight. The color is it's more like a purple pink, with purple being the strongest undertone of both. Sophia and Nadia have an amazing vacation. Please send us pictures. I love Istanbul. The food is great. The music is great. I love that. I love Turkey, and enjoy it. And we'll see you when you guys come back from the vacation. So this is a nylon backpack. It's super lightweight. It has the Gucci print all around, and it does have leather accents with silver hardware. The straps are adjustable. You do have some piling on the straps, bye guys. You do have some piling on the straps, which again is something that's very, very easy to fix. And you can adjust the straps at the bottom depending on where you want the backpack to sit. Now let's talk about where, and I'll show the cool compartments this bag has. So you have a little bit of darkening on the nylon on the corner there. It's very minimal, but you do have it there. And I would say in general, like on the edges, you have slight darkening there, but it is minimal. And it is a nylon backpack. On the front of the back, it's actually in really good condition. Where you see any signs of wear, it's just to the edges where you just have slight darkening. The camera is not really picking it up very well, but on the edges, you do have a little bit of discoloration, of darkening. And you have one mark on the nylon right there. But let me show you how cool this bag is, because you have a big zipper compartment on the front. And by the way, it's a cool coming bag. And if you want like the girls to be like super bougie at school, this would be awesome. I wish I had a Gucci backpack when I was at school. So you have a zipper there. You have a zipper compartment on the front. And to open the backpack, you have these two leather pulls, plus the pull in the middle to cinch it nicely. And let me show you the inside. Let me get all this stuff out so you guys can see. So the inside is actually overall fairly nice and clean. It is super spacious. And the beauty of a nylon backpack is that it's very lightweight. So you can really stuff it and it won't be as heavy as, let's say, a leather backpack. So that's definitely a big plus. And you also have a nice zipper compartment there. So you actually have a ton of compartments for this bag. You have, it's hard to show because it's very deep, but you have two small compartments there. I have a Rose Texas Kelly. Do you think Bougainvillea is too similar? I'm being indecisive. No, I think the Rose, I don't think it's too similar. What color of hardware do you have it in? Let me know what color of hardware. Is it also gold? I don't think it's too similar. I want to say no. I don't think it's that similar. The colors come across. Well, first of all, it's silver, so automatically not similar. The color on the cameras don't come across as well as they should, but I mean, I'm an Hermes addict. I love bags, and I literally have, I have two Black Kellys, one with silver and one with gold hardware, just because it gives me different looks. So I would say no. And I have a black Birkin and a very dark chocolate that looks almost black, both with silver hardware, different leathers, and that for me is different enough. So truth be told, I love it. Have always loved Bougainvillea too. This is more muted than the Rose Texas. This is not as bright. This is definitely more subtle, more rich in a saturated way without it being like fully bright. I can take a picture, Lou, of me in my closet and in my bedroom with that bag if you want to see it more of like in a natural lighting, to see if that helps. I mean, so never Isabel, any chance you've got somewhere? I do have a Damier Azul in the GM size, Priyanka. Send me an email. Send me an email because I do have, it's a GM, it's a big one, but I do have one in amazing condition. And Lou, also send me an email because I literally, like, my mind just goes a million miles and I just don't want to forget. If you want me to send you a picture of that bag, like in my closet in like natural lighting, I'll show it to you. But it's not similar to the Rose Texas. Like, this is not as bright as that one, I would say. So I think they would actually complement each other very nicely. Going back to this because I totally lost my train of thought. You'll see the word for this, as I was saying, like, and the edges is slight darkening, but overall it's a really good condition. This gets an 8 out of 10 for me condition wise. I love the color. I love a good nylon backpack because it's just so lightweight, which means you can pack it and it's not gonna hurt your back anytime soon. And here she is. Rachel will be pinning the price for this one. I love this one. And there it is, MM and GM on the side right now. There you go. Love this bag. Very comfortable. And I love the color. And all my backpacks when I was in school were so ugly. I kind of wish I had something like this. But, well, clearly it's just not very realistic. The price for this bag is 785 pounds, which is 936 USD for a Gucci backpack. Gucci backpacks usually retail for the, I want to say, like, high 1300s, 1500s, all the way sometimes to 2000. So well below retail. It has some beauty marks because it's not new, but it's in great condition. And for that price, it's hard to find a designer backpack at that price point. I love this color, but I don't know how I feel about undoing the buckles. So think of the buckles as the straps of a Birkin or a Kelly. They all have them. We never keep them closed. So you can actually wear this like this, because it does have a drawstring in the middle. And a split it is gone at the moment. We're having technical difficulties with it, so we don't have split it at the moment. So if you don't want to have the handles closed, just wear it like this. Leave it open like you do the Birkin or the Kelly, and cinch this on the top. I have the vintage, I don't even know the name of it, the Louis Vuitton classic vintage backpack that has one of these on the front, and I never close it. I literally just have this closed, and that is it. You can wear it like this. You don't have to close it. So that's an awesome, awesome backpack option. And then I'm going to do, I think I just have one more pair of earrings to show you guys, which are these. And then I can do any recap of any of the pieces you guys might want to see. I love that backpack. Because I am a logo lover. I was going to say a different word, but we're on camera. I am a logo lover. But sometimes it's nice when the logo is more subtle. And that watermark logo is really, really, really pretty. So the last pair of earrings that I have are these, which I feel like these combined, again, all the classic elements from Chanel in a really, really, really cool, fun way. You have the quilting detailing on the top, and at the bottom you have the, kind of like the dog tags that say Chanel Paris, which, it starts with a W. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm not going to say it because I'm a lady. So you have the beautiful quilted patterns here on the top. Then you have Chanel Paris at the bottom. I love these. For me, they kind of look like the vintage Chanel bottle for some reason. Like, I don't know why. I see like the number 5 bottle in my own little crazy head. These are in excellent, excellent condition. You have little surface scratches, but there's no sign of tarnish. No 24 karat losses, no loss of gilding at all. No oxidation. It is, and Iman, I don't have any brooches in today's show. I actually don't think I have any brooches left. I need to get more stock. Here is the back. Beautiful, beautiful condition. And these are 80s as well. And let me put them on. Here we go. Do you see what I mean when I'm like, they kind of look like that perfume bottle, or am I just insane? And feel free to say I'm just insane. But they do, to me, kind of from afar, give me that like Chanel number 5 perfume bottle for some reason. Like, I don't know. You're most welcome, Iman. Sorry. There you go. And these get a solid 9 out of 10 for me, condition-wise. Actually, probably 9.5. And they come with box as well. The SKU for this is PXL 2429. Sorry, Rachel. PXL 2429. Let me put them there. But I love these. These. I love things with movement. I don't know why, but I do. Probably because you can see them through my long hair. Do you guys know one time I actually had really, really short hair? I grew my hair all the way about to here when I was in college, and then I donated it for to make wigs for cancer for kids, and my hair went up to like here, and I looked like a little mushroom. I really did look a little mushroom. And then I've kind of kept my hair like fairly long after that, because I was like, I don't want to be a mushroom again. But I'll probably, at some point in my life, I'll probably do it again. I'll let my hair grow, and then I'll just chop it and donate it. But there you go, guys. Love these. Again, solid 9 out of 10 condition-wise. These are earrings that you can dress up or down. I am dressed so casually today, but if I wanted to kind of like, if I had to go do a quick errand and I wanted a little bit more of like a well put together look, then I would put this on, because it just really dresses up the look. And I'm like, I love mixing casual looks with statement pieces, because it just elevates your look without being too dressy, if that makes any sense. But they're also great pieces when you're actually dressed up and you want to literally like take that look to the next level. This is a great piece. That was not the word. Piece. I was thinking about my English, guys. My English. And the price for these will be coming up. I'm going to take them off so you guys can see them closer up. I love these. Like, literally adore these. These are 900 pounds, which is 1,074 USD. Probably from all the earrings here, my favorite pair of earrings are these. I'll give you all my favorites actually before I log off. That way you can know what all my favorites were. So, the camera, so you guys see it one more time. There you go. I love these. They're so, so different. And I love anything that has the Chanel Paris word to it instead of the logo. Don't know why, it's just personal preference. But, so from my favorite pieces, these for earrings. Obviously that Kelly to me is literally to die for. Love that Kelly. I love this one, which it's not pinned, but this to me is everything. This was gorgeous. Love this sweater, and it was very, very well priced. And I actually also love that Chanel Boston bag and the Coco Medallion line and the little tweed. I had a lot of favorites, guys. I had a lot of favorites. May I have your email to message you about the pochette? Yes, let's see. I'll type in my email here. Is it at? So anybody that was looking for a specific bag that I didn't show, or has any questions about something extra, like after the show you're thinking about a bag, there's my email. Just email me there, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you and try and help you find the bag that you want. But I do know that I have a pochette because I actually showed a pochette on Monday, and that is still available. And Lou, if you want more questions or more pictures on that Kelly bag, there's my email. Send me a message, and I'll send you pictures in different lights so you can see it better. And if you guys have any questions about Hermes and which leather for what lifestyle, what style of bag you're looking for, let me know, because I've been very fortunate to have all sorts of different Hermes bags in my collection. So I can literally give you, just from personal use, the one that I prefer the most, in what leather, what size, and all that stuff. And on that note, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you, my next show is on Sunday. But I still get custom covers if I purchase after. Lou, I think because you saw it on the live show, if it's shortly after the live show, we can probably work with you. I know it's a big purchase and you have to be like fully like enamored with it, but send me an email and I'll send you the pictures, and then we can kind of just figure something out to get you your dream bag. My next show is going to be on Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm hoping to be really tan by then. We will see. And on that note, guys, have a great night. Have a great dinner wherever you guys are. And I'll hope to see you on Sunday. Thank you, Rachel, for moderating. And